We did it, guys. 100,000 subscribers. I guess nothing really is impossible.
It's 1,000, you idiot.
What? We did it, guys. 1,000 subscribers? Woo! So I remember back when I got my first 100 subscribers, it was a really big deal because I was just like, I couldn't believe people were actually watching my videos. Now I realize that I still have a very long way to go, and getting 1,000 isn't really that big of a deal, but it is a milestone, and I want to share my appreciation to those of you who stuck it out with me, so we are going to celebrate 1,000 subscribers! So I want to start with just a brief history of the channel and its growth, and then I want to talk about some of my most popular videos as well as some of my personal favorites, and then we're going to finish off with some shout outs to some subscribers, so let's go. So the only time I ever really posted on YouTube was whenever me and my friends made a video, which wasn't very often, so I only posted maybe once every 1 to 3 months, sometimes even longer. I didn't start posting consistently until my EP, Only for a Moment. That was the first time I actually tried to promote myself and get my music out there, but what I realized was no one had a way to find it. I mean, it's not like anyone was looking my name up. So I started doing the lesson videos, hoping that people might look for the lessons and then maybe stick around and check out the other stuff on my channel. I got my first 100 subscribers in February 2017. I made more subscribers in 7 months than I had in 4 years. And now, about a year and a half later, here we are at 1,000 subscribers! So these are my top 3 most popular videos. And number 1 is how to find harmony the easy way. For some reason, harmony always came to me pretty easily, but I know a lot of singers really struggle to find the right note and wonder where to go. This hat is ridiculous. I know a lot of singers struggle with finding the right note and then wondering where to go with it. So I thought I'd make a video to show how harmony works and how to visualize it. Out of all my popular videos, this is probably my most favorite. I wish I could make another one like it, but I don't really know anything else like this to teach. I know it was well received, but I don't really know how to make another video like that. My next most popular video is how to properly adjust your guitar strap. It's always harder to play guitar while standing up, and there's not actually that much information on the topic out there. So I did as much research as I could, and I did some experimenting, and I found out that if you adjust your guitar strap while sitting down, then it's roughly in the same position as when you're standing up. The video is only like a minute long. It's just like a little tip that I put out there. I had no idea that it was going to blow up like it did, and I kind of wish it wasn't so popular because I feel like I'm not the authority on how to wear your guitar strap. But people seem to find it helpful. The only thing I'd probably add to that video is it's probably best to adjust your strap with your guitar in the classical position because that kind of has it up at that angle, similar to when you're standing up. And it's also good to practice in that position. That way, your playing is always the same whether you're standing up or sitting down. My third most popular video is how to make a good metal tone in Logic Pro. The stock metal tones in Logic Pro really aren't that great, but I thought I'd managed to come up with something usable. And at the time it was a breakthrough for me, but now I feel like I can make a much better tone, so I feel like the video is kind of irrelevant. But people seem to find it helpful, and I do have a link in that video that leads to an updated tone. One of my favorite videos is why I grew my hair out. I've been told this video is underrated, so if you haven't seen it, please check it out. I posted this video back before I was consistent on YouTube, so I feel like if I had waited a year after being consistent, it probably would have done a lot better. I used to be in a metal band, and so I wanted to grow my hair out so I could do that windmill headbang thing, but by the time my hair was long enough to do it, our band went separate ways. So I made the video instead. It's been quite a process figuring out what kind of videos I actually enjoy making on YouTube. I always felt torn between filmmaking and music, but the funny thing is I feel like the answer has been there all along. My very first video on YouTube was a music video made back in 2012, and lately with videos like A Place to Call Home and Unfulfilled Expectations, I've just realized that music videos are the perfect blend of filmmaking and music, and so that's what I really enjoy making. Aside from music videos, my favorite video is probably the roles of each instrument. I made that video for the younger musicians at my church. We have a youth band at our church that's made up of teenagers who are all good musicians but just don't have much experience playing with other musicians. So I wanted to make this video to help them understand their role. I really like the lesson format in this video because it's fun for me and it's beneficial for others. I like showing people what's possible and not just telling them what to do. Like with guitar lessons, I can't say why the song works or talk about the thought process behind the riff, because I didn't write it. I find it much more enjoyable to create something and then dissect it for others so that they can be inspired to come up with their own ideas. As for the future, I want to make more videos that showcase my ability and my creativity, but in a way that's inspiring. So hopefully that's something that my 1,000 subscribers will appreciate. So now I'd just like to take a moment and thank some of the subscribers who always leave nice comments. Sorry if I mispronounced any of your names. This first one is 420 Growy Our Own. I think I'm saying that right. I've noticed you comment really often, and sometimes you don't even say that much. Sometimes it's just, cool, exclamation point. But I work really hard on these videos, and I really appreciate you taking the time to say just a single word to let me know that you enjoy the video. Next up is Ian Voss. You're one of the few subscribers that I can actually have a back and forth conversation with. And I just want you to know that I really enjoy talking about guitars and bands and gear with you, so thank you for reaching out. Next we have Colin Plante. I remember when I made my 100 subscribers video, I said, somebody's out there watching my stuff. And I remember you commenting, that someone is me. And whenever you comment, you just always have something positive and encouraging to say, and I just want you to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. So last, but certainly not least, is Andel1. You've been here pretty much since the beginning, and you always make me feel better about myself. Sometimes I don't feel like there's anything that great about me, or that I'm really that good at anything, but your words always make me feel special, and it just means a lot to me. Thank you for celebrating 1,000 subscribers with me. I love all of you guys, and maybe someday we will get to 100,000 subscribers, but in the meantime, let's just shoot for 10,000. I think that's a good goal. Until next time.